All right, hey everyone, this is Ash. Welcome back to the King's Speech. So I just finished catching up and recording all the various kaiju videos. So with that said, since Spy Family's also come out today, I am not gonna let this one fall behind as well. So I'm gonna get to that reaction right now as soon as I figured out why I accidentally closed that window I should not have. But yeah, like I mentioned in my kaiju videos, I'll try to do a proper channel update today regarding why I've been MIA from the channel. But TLDR, work and life has been busy, and I've been having fun playing video games and relaxing while also dealing with SAD. So yeah, it's just been a lot going on. But I haven't abandoned the read-throughs. I will try to get back to them at some point. So channel update will have more details regarding like estimates and things regarding all that. So look forward to that. And with that said, without further ado, let us dive into Spy Family Mission 54 by Tetsuya Endo, with translation by Casey Lowe and lettering by Rina Mappa. So pick up where we left off last time with Yor facing off against Mr. Yado. Once again, sheathed his sword. I love when Yor just gets serious, and you can see her eyes just like narrowing. She's getting ready to dish out some pain. And then we finally go back to Lloyd and Anya. And he's just like bouncing on her feet, all excited. She's like, "Those fireworks were so pretty." And Lloyd's like, "I'm glad you enjoyed them. So I'm just sorry we weren't able to spot Yor." He's like, "This ship truly is huge." And then Anya's like, "Gas, like, blah, that's right, Mama, I forgot all about her." She's like, "I need to find her, and fast." And then you see Lloyd, kind of noticing some hubbub nearby as he goes, "Huh? The secret police seem to be in turmoil over something. What's going on?" And as he's reading their lips, he sees, "Gotta evacuate the room set to X," and he goes, "There's a bomb in the bilge?" And Anya's just freaking out, going, "Wait, what?" And Lloyd's like, "And who said it? And for what purpose? What should I do? Try to gather more intel? But those agents will try to manage this themselves. It would be risky to intervene. But I can't dismiss the possibility of far greater consequences if I don't. First, I need to get Anya out of the way. But how?" And you see her just staring at him, both of them just staring at each other. And Anya's like, "Papa, I still want to do more stuff." And he's like, "Ugh, so I can't deal with this now. Gah!" She sees nearby Waku Waku Kid's room. And she goes, "You can go back to the room and I'll play here for a while." And Lloyd looks over surprised, like, "A drop-in daycare? What luck?" And he's like, "Very well. You enjoy yourself here and I'll come get you in a bit." And she's like, "Okie dokie." And Lloyd just walks into the daycare and he's like, "Can you take my daughter, please?" It's like, "Of course we can, sir." It's like, "Her name's Anya." It's like, "Wow, they have a ball pit." It's like, "Now, I need to move fast." And then you see the daycare worker going, "All right, Anya, what would you like to..." "Huh? Where'd she..." And you see a creak and a whoo as you see in the bowels of the ship. A few people are working away as they've got a time bomb set up. Well, I think, assume that's the secret police. And you have, "Well, do you think you can disarm it?" It's like, "Shut up, I'm trying to focus here." It's like, "Please, the number of VIPs on board this..." "I said shut up!" It's like, "Excuse me, I heard a bomb was found near here." It's like, it's over there." Oh, this must be an assassin. You see some guy dressed up. Oh, God, no, of course not. Lloyd, of course. And you see the captain coming up, and it's actually just Lloyd in disguise. So you have, "Pardon me, but I used to serve as a bomb disposal technician in the Marines. Maybe I could help?" You have, "Oh, so can the bomb be moved?" It's like, "It's not possible. It's set to detonate if moved." And you see Lloyd going, "A BCP-62 with a timed detonator. The model favored by Western extremists. Is the target an Eastern VIP or the ship itself? No, the agents would know if any operations like that were in motion. Perhaps this has been merely engineered to look like a Western operation." You have the others asking, "So, what do you think? Is there anything you can do?" You have Lloyd going, he just cracks his knuckles going, "Don't worry, I've got..." Cracks his wrist, not his knuckles, sorry. "Don't worry, I've got this." And you see Anya just dashing through the old deck before the passengers. And she goes, "I'll let Papa handle the bomb. I need to find Mama." And then she picks up someone's thoughts going, "I love how you got like this one just as a black speech bubble rather than a typical white one. Do you have to slaughter a whole host of renowned killers like that? That is one scary lady." And Anya's like, did I just hear a bad guy? It's like, well, this is my chance. Oh, it's the weird looking guy that was doing the wiretaps is walking around. He's like, I've made plenty of cash out of this. I'd best make my exit before the hyenas start circling. And you see, you all go ahead and waste what time you have left fighting up there. And you see Anya just kind of concentrating hard. And she's like, it's coming from the front of the boat? It's like, this whole boat to the seafloor soon. It's like, no, I lost the bad guy. Well, I want to find Mama anyway. She's up on the roof deck. She's up on the roof deck. And you see Anya just powdering off their little feet. Ha, ha. She's like, that's one of Mama's stabby things. And she picks up yours little needle knife. She's trying to like pull it out of the deck, but it's stuck in too deep. It's like, not enough. He's like, oh. And you see up ahead, yours just kick slamming into Iato guy's blocking with his sword sheath. And he's breathing hard. She's like, I can't finish him off. I don't have the reach. And you see she dashes back as Turtleneck's also just shooting at her. You have Anya going, so Mama's way up there and she can't win without her weapon? I'm too far away to hear clearly. So where are the stairs? There aren't any. And you see that Anya's actually managed to pull out the little thing. She's like, then I guess it's up to me to save Mama. And she just like lifts her feet up, getting ready to throw it. She's like, oh, lightning bolt, deliver my aid, rising up. And she tries to walk. Of course, it predictably fails because Anya's not strong enough. It just like barely goes up. Oh, my poor baby girl. Oh no. Oh. So it looks like it went up, like it did go up, but it seems like it landed on something else instead. And you see a bonk, thunk, 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 as it just falls down on you with her dead man face. And you're, hey, I told you not to make any noise. So I don't know what the hell that was, but it wasn't me. So that beast of a woman notices us. We're as good as dead. It's like, you think I don't know that? This is our chance to get out while she's busy with the sword guy. We take out Gretcher. And you see two of the other assassins are circling around the little bulkhead area to the little, trap, to the little bunker thing where Gretcher's hiding out. Yeah, it has to end at some point, right? Well, that's first he'll go, it has to end at some point, right? And then you have the two assassins with the guns going, and then we get the hell out of there. Let's do it. Okay, alright. So I was wrong. So Anya did manage to throw it up over the railing, but it just didn't land far enough. Like it hit the railing and went rolling next to the little bulkhead area, right where Gretcher and First are hiding. So as the assassins are running forward, one of them trips over the needle, falls backwards with a blah, hits his head on a pipe, and just accidentally ends up shooting the other assassin in the leg. And the other one falls to the side, bonks his head, and knocks himself out. And the needle went flying up. And the needle went flying up and just plants itself in the ass of one of the assassins. And Anya just cut her face. And you have poor little Anya just being like, exactly as planned. And he's like, clang, ping. His door's like, gunshots behind me? Huh? He's like, that's my... She spots her needle thing hanging out of the ass of the assassin. And she does flip backwards as she goes and yanks it out with a shing. As the auto guy sheathes the sword again and goes, come then. I will end this with one last strike. And yours kind of gets furious and serious as she rushes forward. You have Turtleneck going, running straight ahead like a damned fool. You go, blam, blam! As one shot takes him in the gun arm, one shot takes him through the gut. So you go, ugh! And he sees that McMahon has finally managed to wake himself up, and he set off the gunshot to distract him. It's like, the old man! As you boom! As you see, typical kind of samurai showdown style. You have Yor and the assassin running past each other with a clink after having exchanged blows. And you have a plip. Oh, God, I love when Yor just looks like deadly serious and just has like her murder face on. You have a thud as you see a plip right in the center of Iato guy's chest as he falls with a flood. And Yor wobbles and falls to her knees as well. And you have down below Anya going, "Mama's fight is over? What happened?" And you hear Anya hearing Yor going, "Whew, it's over. So tired." You have "Mama won!" It's like, "Thanks to me." You have a queen. And Yor goes, "I better get Olka's group out of there." And then you see down below with the snip as Lloyd managed to disarm the bomb. Oh, shit. You have the bomb has been disarmed. It's like, whew. You did a great job. And Lloyd's like, it was nothing. It's like dealing with the bomb wasn't half as stressful as being surrounded by you SSS agents. And Lloyd's kind of looking down as he's contemplating something. As you see that the shady looking greasy guy goes, "Farewell to you, Princess Lorelei, as you sink beneath the waves. Serenade me with your screams." As you have a tick, 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 as you see there's another bomb set up somewhere else on the ship. So I'm assuming next chapter we're going to see a shift to Lloyd and Anya probably working together to find the other bomb. So I guess quick thoughts on this chapter as I wrap things up. I'm again, like, since it feels like the arc is wrapping up soon, I don't know, I'm kind of still a little bit mixed. I wish Yor had gotten just a teensy little bit more development and a little bit more focus, rather than the kind of like more of the plot stuff, just kind of like moving her around back and forth. I'm glad we finally got to see, her using more of her abilities and kind of being pushed to her limits with regards to those, like seeing like exactly what she's potentially capable of. So I'm glad in that regard we at least shifted some focus back to her. But I think I would have liked to have a little bit more, either backstory, introspection, or something. She's focusing on, like her potential, like, sort of similarities to Gretchen and her whole Gretchen, whichever one it is, to her whole situation. But I guess there's still, more time for that to happen within the series. It feels like greasy haired guy is gonna become a recurring villain, or at least he's gonna be saved till later, just because I feel like it's an intentional choice to have made him stick out with the whole black speech bubbles that rather than the white ones that everyone else typically gets. So it feels like this is setting him up to be a future villain, has kind of his own plans and his own motivation compared to like the other assassins. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when we kind of dig into that a little bit more. But I did like that as like an artistic choice to make him stick out, make him a little bit more unique, to give him the black speech bubbles. As always, like Anya's comedic time, like even when like there's gonna be some kind of failure setup coming, like what the comedic thing is gonna be, it's set up so perfectly with like the facial expressions, the energy, and everything else, that the jokes always just manage to land so well. Like the comedy is just always on point with this series. And this chapter did not disappoint with the Anya expressions. It's Gretcher, so it's not Gretchen, it's Gretcher. Gretcher Olka. Or Olka Gretcher? Yeah. But I did love the little comedy bits with Anya where she happens to get fortuitously lucky with the needle taking out the two assassins. Like, that was comedic gold. Anya's always the best part of every chapter. So I'm glad she got her chance to shine as well. Really, really liked the exchange between Yor and Iato guy. That was really well done. Like the whole like kind of samurai duel, almost the way, like, I'm not an art person, so I can't like tell you why exactly it works, but I like kind of like the sketching shady way it was done and drawn. So solid artwork. Apart from that, looking forward to seeing how the bomb stuff will be handled. Spy Family continues to be one of my favorite series. Can't wait for the next chapter. So with that said, Like I said, expect a channel update at some point tonight, hopefully, where with details on read-throughs and things like that. As always, if you like my content, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I've dropped back below the 150 sub limit again, so if anyone wants to help push me over, that would be greatly appreciated. And until next time, this is Ash. Talk to you all later.